Hi friends, it's Hazel's mom. I learned a new word yesterday, immiscible. Yeah, do you know what that means? I didn't either, I had to look it up. Immiscible refers to when liquids don't mix, like this oil and water. Yeah, do you see how the water on bottom isn't mixing with the oil on top? That is so cool! Immiscible. Huh. Well, I say we take our new word, immiscible, back to the science lab and see what we can do with it. What do you think? Yeah. Grab your lab coats, explorers. It's time for science. Friends, we're back in the science lab ready to explore our new word, immiscible. Yeah, so we know that when we put oil and water in a jar, it doesn't mix. Yeah, that's immiscibility. But I'm curious to find out what it looks like when we add water to the oil in the jar. I say we find out. Yeah, so let's start by adding some food coloring to our water to make it a little more visible. Okay, we'll do blue. And we'll go ahead and stir it up with our pipettes. That's another really fun word, pipette. Yeah. So we'll stir that together. Oh, and can you see? It's turning blue. All right. So what we're gonna do now is use our pipette to put the water into the oil. Are you ready? Yeah. Can you see that? It's making little, well, like water bubbles almost. Well, let's try some more. Here, let me see if I can bring it closer. That is so cool! That is really neat! But you know what? I think the pipette is a little small and kind of hard to see, isn't it? I have an idea. Yeah! We're gonna switch the pipette out for a squeeze bottle. Are you ready? I'm so excited. Okay, here we go. It makes bigger bubbles. Yeah, watch. Whoop. Whoop. That is so cool. So when you add water to oil, we know that it's immiscible. Yeah, but it makes little water bubbles. That is so much fun. Let's take our pipette again and stir it together and see if we can mix it up. Nope, we sure can't. It just stays in little bubbles. Okay, well, that was a lot of fun. I say we move on to something new. Are you ready? All right, friends, we are ready for experiment number 2. So before we start on the next experiment, let's give this one another stir. Whoa! I could watch that all day. Okay, well, let's set this one aside. And up next, we're going to build a density tower. So density towers are really cool because we're gonna layer liquids on top of each other. Yeah, so some of the liquids that we're going to use today are immiscible, yeah, but some of them are miscible, meaning they will mix together. So let's start our density tower with corn syrup. And corn syrup is kind of a clear color, so we're going to add some food coloring to it first to make it a little more visible. Wow. Into the jar it goes. Okay, I think that's enough. Oh, and if you're going to make a density tower at home, make sure that your parents are there to help you because it can get really messy. Yeah. Okay, and let's add some red food coloring. 1, 2, 3 drops of food coloring should do it. And we'll use another pipette to stir it up. It's really thick. Okay, I think that's good. So let's set this aside and we're gonna pour the corn syrup right into our jar. Okay, corn syrup is really sticky, so be careful with it. Unless you like to be all sticky. Okay, so the corn syrup is in. Next, we're gonna put dish soap on top of the corn syrup. And since the dish soap is already blue, we'll just leave it this color. In it goes. We want to put a really thick layer of dish soap. Come on, dish soap! Ooh, bubbles. Okay, I think that's enough. All right. So now we have the red corn syrup on the bottom and the blue dish soap on top. See how they don't mix? Yeah, that's pretty cool. Okay, for the next layer, we're gonna use plain old water. The water we need to add in really slow so that it doesn't make bubbles with the soap. So take your time. Slow. Oh, that is really cool. So it's a little bit hard to see, but the water is picking up the blue coloring from the dish soap. And then the dish soap, which is blue, on top of the red corn syrup, has a purple layer. Oh, That's really cool. Okay, so next let's do oil. So remember from before? We know that oil and water are, that's right, immiscible. Okay, so let's pour some oil in. Oh, I think I went too fast. Okay, we're gonna go slower next time. Okay, explorers. One thing about building the density tower is that it can be a little frightening because if you mess up, you have to start all over. But I think we did it. Can you see the layer of oil? Yeah, so we have 4 layers so far. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, whew, we got the oil in. So next, for our very top layer, we're gonna use rubbing alcohol. So again, make sure that your parents or grandparents or babysitter is there to help you because you don't want to handle alcohol on your own. Okay, and the alcohol is clear, like the water. So let's go ahead and make it green so that we can see it better. Ooh, rubbing alcohol does not smell good. Ugh. Whew. The things we do for science. Okay, so let's add our green food coloring. And we'll add, let's do 5 drops. Can you count them with me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 drops. That should be enough. Oh, that's weird. They're not even mixing. Well, let's use our pipette to stir it up. Whoa! Do you see that? Can you see those weird little flakes that are in there? Well, I'll try to take a close-up picture so that you can see it. Well, that's a weird experiment all in itself. Okay, so let's use our pipette again. And we're gonna add the rubbing alcohol in really slowly because rubbing alcohol and oil are miscible, meaning that they will mix together. Okay, let's put our last layer in. I think next time I need bigger pipettes. And let's add some more food coloring to the rubbing alcohol to make it a little more green. So one of the really cool things about doing science experiments is that typically you change them as you go along. And it's okay to make mistakes because you can always start over, well, most of the time. And oftentimes, mistakes lead to really great findings. Okay, let's keep going. Sometimes one of the greatest lessons you can learn from doing science is patience. But let's keep going. It's working! Do you see that? Yeah, can you see how we're starting to get a green layer on top? Let's keep going. I'm so excited. That is so cool. Look, we did it. Yay! So now we have 5 layers of liquid all sitting on top of one another. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Oh, that's so neat. Okay, well, let's add the lid. So remember how I told you that some of the liquids in our density tower are immiscible, meaning they won't mix together no matter how much we stir them up, like the oil and water. It's not mixing. But some of the liquids are miscible, meaning they will mix together, like the water and dish soap, and the oil and rubbing alcohol. But one thing you can do at the density tower, if you're really slow, is you can move it and watch all of the layers move with you. Let's do that again. Do you see how the layers have reformed themselves up the side of the jar? Wow, science is so cool. All right, explorers, we have one experiment left. All right, explorers, we have one experiment left to do today. This experiment is one of mine and Hazel's favorite things to do. So we're going to use the immiscibility of oil and water to our advantage to make our version of a lava lamp. Yeah, do you know what a lava lamp is? They're kind of old-fashioned, but I think they might be coming back into popularity. Okay, so let's start by adding some red food coloring to our water because lava is red. Yeah, that makes sense. Let's add 10 drops of red food coloring. Are you ready? Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Great counting! You did a nice job. Okay. And, the food coloring didn't even make it to the water. It's stuck on top of the oil. Okay. Oh well. So next we're gonna put in Alka-Seltzer. Do you know what Alka-Seltzer does when you add it to water? Yeah, it gets really fizzy and bubbly, doesn't it? Okay, so on the count of 3, we are gonna add 2 Alka-Seltzers to the water. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. It's working! But it's not picking up any of the food coloring. Let's put in another one. There it goes. It's starting to get the food coloring. Whoa! Do you see that? This is why it's one of my favorites. Should we add in some more? I say yes. Science is so cool! All right, explorers, let's just dump the rest in and see what happens. Oh! One of the other great things about science is that you get to get dirty. And it's okay. That was so much fun. Well, I have had a great time learning about immiscible with you today. That's the end of this video. But if you want to watch more of our videos, click the big red subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. And don't forget to leave me a comment on which experiment you like the best. Oh, and parents, if you want quick tips on how we put these experiments together, follow the link below to Hazel's Mom How To, or go to our website, hazelsmom.com. All right, explorers, until next time, bye! Whoa! Okay, that would have been a disaster. Okay. What do you think of that? You think that's enough? Okay, you want to open that? All right, let's open some. Do you want to put some colors in here? What colors do you want to put in here? Mommy, cut it. What colors do you want? Okay. What colors do you want in the water? Do you want blue, yellow, red, or green? You want blue, red, yellow, and green? Okay, we'll put one. Boop. Green. You want green? Yeah. Okay. Red. Red? Oh, look. They're all connected together at the bottom. get it? Okay, so let's get some of these out. Wait. Hold on. Oh, 1 second there, little lady. You're moving fast. Here, let's open them all up. Let's open them all up. Cut through that. All right, let's get these. How many do you want? You want all of them? All of them to put in the water? Do you want any whole ones or you want them all broken? Okay, let's try them all broken. All broken. All broken. Are you excited? Yeah. What's going to happen when you put them in there? Do you remember? Do you remember what happens when you drop them in? Yeah? It fills up with the water, that's right. All right, are you ready? Whoa. Okay. Whoa! I made blue. You made blue. Whoa! I made blue. You put some more in? Oh, look, the red's coming. Look. Hazel, look at the red. Oh, there it goes. Look. It's making purple. That's pretty cool, huh? I think that one was a success. Yeah. Yeah. Can Mommy get a high five? Yeah, good job.
I made purple.
It made purple.
I made purple.
It made purple. All right. That was a good one. Good job. Drop. Let's put them all in there. What color turned black?
More.
Oh, good job. High five.
More.
Yay!